The tapestry. My life is but a weaving between my God and me. I cannot choose the colors, he weaveth steadily. Oft times he weaveth sorrow, and I in foolish pride forget he sees the upper and I the underside. Not till the loom is silent and the shuttle cease to fly shall God unroll the canvas and explain the reason why. The dark threads are as needful in the weaver's skillful hand as the threads of gold and silver in the pattern he has planned. He knows, he loves, he cares. Nothing this truth can dim. He gives the very best to those who leave the choice to him. A famous poem which I wasn't aware of until my friend forwarded this to me. As I shared my vision with her, given by the Lord for this new path I was being called into in this season of my life. Thanks to my friend, she also forwarded me an article where the author has beautifully mentioned what a tapestry was and the relation to our lives. I'm reading this from a journal, and she says tapestry needs a skillful talent. Artists use huge looms with white threads going from top to bottom. Then, using a painting or a sketch as a reference, they outline the white threads of the painting. As they weave horizontally on through the white threads, they use different colored bobbins to match exactly to the original painting. A single tapestry may take years to complete. In a program, we use this art as an analogy to our own lives. She also says, since we were born, God had a plan for our lives. He created us for a special purpose. One song we sing in a program called Weave Me, Lord depicts the Lord as a weaver, slowly crafting in us his design. The song says that even when we don't understand the dark threads he weaves into our experience, we trust that he knows what is best. However, we also are threads in the great tapestry of humanity. God uses all of us to create a masterful design of his bride, the church. We must not mar God's fabric. Across the hall in the dormitory, I have a friend we'll call Ava. She is constantly weaving a thread of positivity in people's lives. Before we sang a concert, I noticed she was looking somewhat depressed. We talked and she shared with me how she was feeling alone. Even though at school she is constantly surrounded by people, she felt like she had no one to talk to. During the program, as we sang, I saw streams of tears falling down her face. She was overwhelmed by the love of God as we sang the song, He Will Carry Me. Even though she felt her friends had left her, she realized God never would. He would carry her through dark times. But I thought to myself, why had I not been able to be a friend to her? Why was I not being a golden thread in her life? God designed me to be a bright, colorful thread in the lives around me. As Christians, we must weave God's plan into our daily lives. At the end of every concert, Mrs. Holland, the bell choir director, says to the audience, look at these teenagers before you. Where will they be in 20 years? Will we allow God to weave his perfect image in us? Will we be bright threads in the web of humanity? My prayer is that every person who sang a concert and heard will respond with a resounding yes. And likewise, I also understood why the Father gave me this name, the Weaver's Daughter. He wanted me to be that person or that daughter who would weave God's plan not only in my life but also in others' life as well. He wanted me to be that bright thread in someone's life today. My hope and prayer in this new journey is that I would be able to follow my Father's footsteps and weave His love, His purpose, His kindness, His generosity, His patience, His goodness, and His gentleness not only in my life but also in others, and only with the help of the Holy Spirit.
Here with you, there is a home, feeling this place. I know it's you, God. It can only be you. Can't explain this feeling. I am found with you.
In this very first video and in the videos to come, I will be sharing some snippets of my life here at the farm, or how my life is turning in this season, and how God is teaching and helping me to learn to walk in faith yet again, and also showing me His love as I learn to live more slowly and simply. Please do subscribe and join me in my journey as I learn to explore His Word more and also try to walk with Him closely.